Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Modded Minecraft with Trix2. We are actually playing on the InfiTech pack, which is a GregTech Hard mode pack. There's also Thumbcraft in here, but Thumbcraft is not exactly... Well, it's sort of in everything I play. I don't quite know why, but there you go. The only thing I've played recently without it has been Modular Mayhem and Space Astronomy, but those were both before I started recording. This is a trick I've mentioned to other people, is a lever over the top of your iron door, because your iron door needs a redstone signal, and your other options are pressure plates, which mobs can trigger. So by sticking it over that, you can basically get in and out without any assistance, and without having to worry about other critters coming in and getting you. As you can see, we're on kind of a... Well, we're on an island. We're in the middle of nowhere. If I bring up the map here, you can see that we're really in the middle of nowhere. There's a little island up here, and there's something off to that side. Let's go over here and see if we can see what's over there. I'm not sure why. That's a Thumbcraft Eerie biome, but I'm not sure... Oh, that's a rubber tree, I think. That's, yeah, rubber wood. Because I was harvesting resin. Of course, it fell in the water. I cannot see, and we're not in utility mode, which is... Okay, let me change that. I've actually done a little bit of... Oh, this is... Thank you. Yes. I don't normally use the magnet mode because it just gets annoying, but that's a particularly badly placed tree, and so, how do we get back up there? Over here. I think. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, I've done some of the preparatory work. Here, I'm going to make ourselves a little staircase here. Yeah. And anyway, done some of the preparatory work to make life a little bit easier instead of starting from absolutely nothing at all, which is, yeah, GregTech is hard enough without making you sit through all that early game stuff. Building this staircase here notwithstanding, and I'll make some actual stairs later. But there we go. And oh, there's grass there. All right. GregTech changes it so that hunger mode, even if... Am I in peaceful? I'm in peaceful again because I was testing things. Even if you're in peaceful mode, your hunger will go up, which is quite frankly kind of annoying, but it's not so bad. Now, you'll notice my tools are a little bit better than basic vanilla, and that's... Oops, wrong way. And that's because if we come down this staircase here, which is a very nice staircase, by the way, I like it a lot, and come over to this hole, we can look down and see, yes, we did in fact spawn directly... I'm actually standing over one of the libraries from a stronghold, and that's the rest of the stronghold. It's really, really nasty down there. It's completely broken. Missed my stop. It's completely broken up. Actually, I think that's actually where I got my... Yeah, I'm certain that's where I got my iron door from. But the ground and everything's all busted up. There's a crafting table down there from when I was down here doing stuff. I've discovered that for all that they are less useful for actually doing any mining, a simple stone pickaxe does a lot of good to breaking out all this stone and stuff. So you really can't mine anything. I think you can mine small... Oop, come on, let me up there. I wasn't holding forward. I think you can mine small ores with them, but that's about it. And there's more of it over here. I mean, it's a big place, and I explored it. And that's why I have a thaumium axe, which I found in a chest. Oops, up here. And a sword. This is a Damascus steel sword with sharpness 5. So basically anything I hit dies quickly. We're going to stand in here. I did manage to kill enough sheep to get myself a bed. I can only sleep at night, which is fine. This is just dirt and things I don't need. But we're living in a fairly simple house. I wanted birch for the roof, but I don't have enough birch, so I'll probably replace that as time goes on. Now, this is a hardcore questing pack, and I'm still getting nightmares hearing this. Hearing the following noise. Yep, that noise. I've gotten that noise in my head, and I can't get rid of it. Now, I've done this quest. This is tooling up. It wants a set of flint tools and a mortar and 8 flint. So I did all that. I need to make another mortar, but that's neither here nor there. I've also done torching, which is the ways of torches. Craft 4 torches, which I actually did with sticky resin, because it was difficult to find any coal. I don't think I actually did, now that I'm thinking about it. I do have some more stone, so I can make more. Where's my furnace? There's my furnace, yeah. And there's some copper credits. There's some more copper credits, and it's 8 of these, I think. Yeah, 8 of these makes the second tier, which is an iron credit. Yeah, industrial copper to iron copper credit. And that will immediately complete this quest. Although then I need a crowbar. How to make a crowbar? Making this crowbar is a complete pain in the neck. Because, yeah, the only recipes require rods and lapis, and then a file and a hammer, which, as you may have noticed, I don't have. I find that amusing that you can use blaze rods with it. I never noticed that there was much difference, but a sharpness 4 cross crowbar. That's kind of... Excuse me. Yeah. Okay then. Sharpness 3 does nothing. Right. Alright, so we need to sleep here. The hard part about this is that because I'm on this mountainous area and there are no readily exposed ores. Gooseberry. Yum. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work. Now, I've gone down underground looking for ores. They're a little harder to find than you might think. Hello, I didn't see this cave here. Let's see if we can come in here and get some usable ore. How do we get down there? Come on. I do have a shovel on me, I think. Yeah, I do. That'll make life a little bit easier. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty slow at grass digging, but it does work. That's a whole lot better than punching it. Let's see. Torches on the right. And we're out of torches. Brilliant. It's the one downside. I've got torches. It's one big downside to... Hello. That's useful. So one big downside to GregTech is that you're always out of sticks. And it's andesite. Brilliant. This was kind of not a very good cave. What I actually need more than iron is bronze, to be honest. But we got 1 crushed iron ore. Yeah, not exactly a fantastic start. Ooh, hello. Alright, come on. Okay, raw turtle. Turtle power. Let's see. So where is my up here? And we also got a heartfish. Okay, and I got 3 things. A water chestnut. Tasty. So, yeah. I think we smelt turtles. Make cooked turtles. I should be able to make turtle soup. By all rights. Nope, okay. So some of the stuff you end up doing just because, well, you're out of options. And walnuts grow pretty quickly, so that may be a good food source to start with, at least until I get something better. And I decided I'm going to stay on this island as a, what am I thinking? As a starter base, at least. I mean, oops, wrong recipe. That said, I need to get off of the island. Home base. And we'll just leave that there. I'm not really sure which way to go. I'm, excuse me, thinking I should head north, which is that way. Simply because anywhere else that I go, well, I'll probably end up going in every direction eventually. Hello? I don't see any foemen. Alright, no matter. I'm gonna go ahead and go north, simply because, well, I like to go north. I almost always go north when I start a new world, and this world is not much different. So I am going to, I really need to terraform. Yeah, this island's gonna get terraformed a lot. Okay, let's not run into the pig. Thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is head north until I find a continent, and then I will cut back in. I will see you guys shortly. Gentlemen, welcome back. So, I don't appear to have found a continent, although I did find at least a big island. That's magnetite, which is iron, but, yeah, I can't do anything with it. Vanadium magnetite. Or vanadium magnetite. Right. We'll mark this. Magnetite. I did actually find one other island. I've called it Quartz Island because there's a huge quantity of quartz there. Both GregTech Default and Certus Quartz ore. Although you get both out of either one. And hello, Ravine. Frickin' fantastic. And small coal ore. That's excellent. We need to get down to that, because that stuff's going to be important shortly. I do need to... Do you want to... Greg, would you please not? Thank you. And I got impure coal dust. Of course I did. I don't know why this is not generating stone and is instead turning to marble, but there you go. I seem to be unable to mine that, which is kind of obnoxious, but there you go. That's sort of how GregTech works, is all just kind of obnoxious. I keep forgetting I have a shovel. Alright, so we're going to mark this as a ravine. And what we need these ores for, and I've actually I have an ender pearl and an ender fragment. I actually killed an ender mini and then was immediately ruffle stomped by it. Oh, I also have a title scroll, the Bursar. I'm not entirely sure what that does, although I think it's kind of amusing because I'm a big fan of Terry Pratchett, and there's a character by that name in there. He was insane. Oh, that's what that is. There's no way back to your inventory. You gotta exit the whole thing. I also have a Ring of Protection. Gives me 1 runic shielding. It's not very good, but... So what was I doing here on the continent? Well, quite frankly, the whole purpose of it was to try and find stuff to make bronze. Ah, that's a river biome, which is a good sign. You know what? I'm gonna turn reveal. That was not the button I wanted to click. Thank you very much. J, and I want to turn ravine and magnetite off. Thank you. I'll leave quartz island on, just because that will give me a couple of points of references to exactly where my home base is. I've lost so many boats. I've actually lost 5 boats on my way here, and we're going to die because it's nighttime, and nighttime is terrifying. And why are you there? Okay. Nighttime is terrifying, and I'm not exactly full health, so I hate being in the snow. I really do. That looks like more forest, but it also looks a little safer than being here. Now I know. Oh, hello. Is that? Oh no, that's a great wood. I was thinking it was maybe a Thaumcraft. Not a dungeon. Dungeons are a little too scary this early in the game. But I was hoping for an altar. I can hurry up and I can rush an altar if all else fails. Actually, if all else fails, what I can do is dig mine out underneath the altar and kill the wisp spawner. And then deal with everything else in there. Okay, let's not hang around where there's creepers, because that's bad. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find something useful. A village, I'm going to jump on this tree because there's no creepers, or because there's no zombies. Alright, I'm going to see what's useful around here. This isn't looking as big as I would hope it would be, but, well, it continues off this way. Alright, so I'm going to jump off, see if I can find anything useful, and then I'll come back. So
Okay,
see
I'm
you
back.
in a minute. Oops, wrong button. Ah. All tabbed out of the game there for a second. So, I've found something interesting at last. A village. Part of a village, anyway. There's a blacksmith here. Excellent. There's also a roof forest over there. Doesn't look like a very big one, but it does run alongside that hills thing, the extreme hills there. I also happen to have a bed on me here, so we can sleep instead of... Come on. Let me go to sleep. I left a chest of stuff just outside the village over there, so I'll eventually work my way back to my base, which is way down that way, 2,000 blocks that way. But for right now, we're going to Minecraft this village. And by which I mean we're going to loot it like mad. Loot it for all its things. Always check the furnaces. A pro tip I learned. Hello. Enduro electrical steel. A diamond. Ooh, bronze. Yes. Coal coke. You guys can come with me for a second. Yes. GregTech steel ingots. Fantastic. And dark steel and a railcraft crowbar, which is somehow less useful than the seeds I've got at home. I'm not entirely sure what's up here. That cow, bugger off, rice seeds. There we go. Pick up all the rice seeds. Okay, that's leather and beef, and I need both. Right. So, there's no crafting table here, which means I need mine. It's a good thing crafting tables don't catch on fire, I've noticed. Because if they did, well, that would be bad. No, did I not get beef? Ah, thank you for giving me... where's the beef? There it is. Because beef is actually a little bit better than, well, nothing at all. So, there's that. White mushrooms. I can't remember exactly how you're supposed to grow rice. I don't remember if you have to click with a shovel. I think you have to click twice with a hoe in order to grow rice. But there's some steak that we can't do anything with. Oh, because we are, in fact, hungry, but not... Still out of inventory space. Brilliant. Alright, so... We got this. What can we do with this? We can make a dark pick. Ooh. And... Looks as though... Yeah, it's just these vanilla stuff. Excuse me, what? Oh, Stargate Power Unit. Okay. Ooh, telepad. Oh, look. Oh my goodness. That's kind of hilariously expensive there. Oh, okay, because I can make it right. It's actually a good thing. Ooh. That's got a lot of durability to it. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit longer to get to. Sense blade for a... Oh, ha. Very funny. Oh, Greg. How I despise thee. Okay. Right. Okay. So I can make stuff out of that. Great. So, this village is not big. I mean, I didn't expect it to be huge, but I thought it was going to be bigger than it is. And it's, well, it's not. So, is there anything useful in here? Slabs. Slabs are useful. Same in here. Yeah, mostly... I don't have any sticks to make torches. I was hoping to find a book, because I need a book for my next Ore Annoyance, and it's Ore Generation Guide. Oregen. Which annoyingly does that, but I need ink sac, stone, some sort of ore, and a book. Books, well, you know what, I can do books now. I have everything I need. I will need to locate some reeds before we get back, but that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and mark this village on my map. Oops. Village. Looted. That way I remember, and I'll turn this off. So this is more extreme hills, there's forest and plains. I'm going to head out across these plains here, which, ooh, excuse me, will actually lead me back toward my home base, and see if I can find anything else of use out here. If not, I will head back home and begin making some preparations. Essentially, we're going to need the ability to get to these places and get stuff back from them. And my preferred option is trains, but rails are, yeah, they're kind of expensive. Because to get rails, you need standard rails, which are steel rods and a metal bender, or shaped in a rolling machine. None of these are cheap recipes. These are actually the same cost, which is kind of amusing. Aluminum. If we could get tungsten or titanium, we could get we get a lot of them. What do we got for wooden track? Because wooden rails are iron and wood ties, or iron and sticks. Alright, that's a handy... Ooh, that's a better recipe. Yeah, iron's a little tricky to get, but and it doesn't matter that these are only. Oh, that makes a whole stack. Oh, that's good. Why would we use the assembler if that, unless that's disabled? It might be. It may be disabled, in fact, but essentially, being able to make carts, which let's check and make sure that. Okay, yeah, these have been badly nerfed, but you know what? It's actually not a problem because it is possible if you can find a railcraft outbuilding essentially to build your own or to find pre-made ones. All right, let's check our map here. Yeah, so I'm not seeing another village. I'm going to go and all right. I'm going to end the episode here, more or less, and then I'm going to cross these extreme hills and see if I can find a village with a railcraft house in it, because it'll have two things. One, it's guaranteed to have tracks, and hopefully wooden rail beds or wooden rails in it. And two, it will have a pretty good chance of having a trying to use a Tinker's longsword style jump there. Yeah, but anyway, it should have some mine carts in its treasure chest, hopefully, and that will be useful because I can run rails across the ocean. It's not cheap or quick, but I can do it, and it means I'll be able to come to any of these extreme hills or to the quartz island and get the loot. Do the mining and get the first you do the mining, then you do the looting, then the something. I'm certain somebody can work out what comes next. So, alright, this has been InfiTech 2 with Triax 2. Wow, that's a cool mountain. I may move my base of it. But for right now, I am signing off. See you guys next time. Bye.